Scrunch face. What's happening, player?
Hey, girl. I bet
No one is gonna
you.
know what that means.
I bet you it's been a couple weeks.
Man, why are we so busy once it gets to the fourth quarter of the year?
Look, it's always like this for me. In the fall, this time of year, and then spring, like March, April time. I just man,
It's
everything
that
comes.
HOCO. It's HOCO time.
Yeah, yeah.
Once it
We
once
talked about homecoming, didn't we? Though.
no, we didn't record because I was
Uh,
gone.
I think we did though.
we
Okay,
we been
but yeah,
gone.
homecoming did kick my butt this year. Kicked my butt.
All of the arse. Well, welcome back to I Ain't Trying to Be Funny, but
But sometimes it's funny though. I ain't
it
trying to be
bees like
funny,
that
but
sometimes.
your ass had me rolling. So that's why we started this whole thing. That's you a fool. All right. So this week what we got?
Me, little on me,
Uh-huh. You're such an angel.
a whole me.
Me. Yeah. So what we talking about this week, child?
Let's talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. That stupid ceremony that Melody had. What the? Anyway, I wish I had some money to waste. And then we can catch up on Force. I don't know. You're going to be surprised at the grade that I give the season finale.
I don't think I'm gonna be surprised.
Let's do it.
I don't think I'm gonna be surprised. I was like, what in the okay, all right then. So Love and Marriage
Huntsville.
Huntsville. So we missed a week. Last week, Melody showed up at the storage facility that had Kiki P in a cup on demand. She
Would
did it.
not.
I would not have either because who are you proving it to? Melody? I mean, yeah, she executive producer, but she ain't really your boss. Like, not the boss of your body, your bodily
Nope.
fluids, your life, and all of that. And then, secondly, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna believe it's legit. I don't care
Exactly.
if unless we saw her squat with the cup underneath, we weren't gonna believe it. So it was pointless to me. And
It
then
was
people are
very
debating
pointless.
whether methadone shows up on a drug test or not. Several nurses and physicians have said, no, if you're testing somebody for drugs, that they exclude methadone because you're supposed to be on that, you know. So yeah,
Which
so
is a drug. Methadone is a drug.
it is a drug, but if you're drug testing somebody, you don't want to flag them for drug use if they're in
Right.
a drug treatment program. And
Correct.
Marceau was trying to use that as some kind of proof on Instagram
Right.
that, yeah. So, because he
Yeah,
had to.
so this goes back to what we have been saying this whole season, that Melody has no storyline. So all of her storyline has to do with other people until we get to that stupid ceremony that everybody on the interwebs, or what they call it, Beyonce's internet, is going, why?
Right. People turning on Beyonce though. They say she's a devil worshiper now. I know that was
I
random.
haven't heard that.
You
I
never
don't follow
heard?
Beyonce like
I
that.
don't follow her
No.
either. There was a whole article I read about the imagery at her Renaissance concert. People are very bothered. Yes.
Well, they used to talk
Yes.
about Jay-Z and the whole stuff back in the day too. So I don't even care. That's their line. Who cares?
I just got a message. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Say something.
Something.
Mm-mm. Hold on. All right, we're back.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, they used to say stuff about Jay-Z and the whole Illuminati. So I don't know. I don't care about them people business like that. They got enough money to pay all my bills, but they refuse. So I don't really care about them at all. But no, I haven't heard anything about
Yeah, I was
Beyonce and
just
her
throwing that
devil
out there.
worship.
People saying that, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she into some other things, and folks are not
They
down with it
all seem
anymore.
to be into.
Yeah, you
But
get rich and they start letting you in those circles and trying to show you some things. You got to watch your crew.
well, I don't want to be in them circles.
Like I'm real straight. I'm real good on that. Okay,
I'm
what else
cool on
happened,
y'all.
Nash?
I got enough problems. Anyway, so let's see. I have yeah, so I think my notes are really old because I put on here that Kiki was wrong for the water thing. So I guess that's too old.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
We did? Okay. Let me
I
skip
thought we
down to
did.
I don't know, child. Okay, so let's skip down. So I don't think we talked about it because I said because I wrote I didn't know Amin was the bros. We didn't talk about it. Because do you remember me saying I didn't know Amin was the bros?
I thought we talked about it. I don't
Okay,
know.
skip. I'm gonna
I
skip
don't know.
down.
I mean, you know,
Bloop. Wait.
what? I mean, in a nutshell, yes, Kiki was wrong with throwing that water in her face, but yes, we did talk about it because I was imitating Tisha looking like this when she got all that water.
Yep.
When she got that drink in her face, that cracked me up. It looked like she threw a gallon of water on her. I ain't never seen nobody get that wet from a drink in their face.
So did we talk about the fact that Marceau comforted Stormy more than he comforted his own wife?
I don't think so, because I think that was the next week. So
Okay.
the barbecue was 2 weeks. So
Okay.
the second week is when Kimmy actually got the Jeep. No, so we didn't talk about that week. Right?
Right.
Anyway, I don't know. We can't.
Right. She hadn't gotten the Jeep because it went off.
Yeah. So I was happy for her. I thought the Jeep was cute. And what's that face?
It's her money.
Well, he act like it's his money.
Oh,
Whoever's
is
money.
it?
Yeah. Well, he was acting like he got it for her. Well, actually, he got
Oh,
it
yeah.
tricked out for her, I think. I
Oh,
don't think
that's
he
what it
bought it.
is. She already had the Jeep. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they weren't even on the episode this week at all. They're just
Well, none of them.
they
Tisha,
have less of a
Marceau, none of them.
storyline than Melody does.
Correct. All facts.
Yeah. So I think Marceau did comfort Stormy more than he comforted his own wife. It was very telling. It's very obvious too. And his wife was upset and he was like, yeah, dang.
He was like, he might as well would just patted her on the head and be like, you be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. But he realized when he was talking to Stormy, okay, this is not funny. This is nothing to joke about. We got to quit playing. She's upset for real, you
For
know.
real.
And even if you
Right.
don't like her or her husband, you don't want to be that asshole. So,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Marcel knows when to turn it on and off. As my mama say, he crazy, but he ain't stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And you like him this week and you don't like him next week.
exactly.
You
Exactly.
you have a really bad relationship with Marceau.
It's abusive.
It's abusive. Yeah, it's very abusive.
I used to like Martell, and then I'm at the point now I just don't like him. Stormy, I like her, and then I don't. Same thing. Tiffany, I never like her. I don't care what she does or says. I never like Tiffany.
So Tiffany, so the conversation between Tiffany and Stormy in that store, when Stormy was trying to tell Tiffany, you throwing too much shade, y'all really are more alike than you should be cool with Kiki. And then Tiffany said something, Stormy was like, don't do that.
That's my favorite. I love when she does that. Now I didn't write much, but I wrote that. Don't do that. I love when she say, don't do that. Don't do that.
But here's my thing.
Do that.
Tiffany is nuts. Like, you're saying don't do that, but Tiffany is the cuckoo one. I would be more afraid of Tiffany because she cuckoo.
No, Tiffany, she switched up when she realized Stormy was about to get pissed off at her. Tiffany switched it up. Then she was like, "Okay, well, do you want us to talk? Can you facilitate that?" She changed her tone because she realized Stormy was about to punch her in her nose. Stormy was gonna sock her dead in her face. She don't want that smoke. Stormy, the way she changed now, I was just like, "Oh, okay." Okay, Stormy. She got that fire. I like her.
Right, but see, that was on camera. I mean, I'm just saying Tiffany is cuckoo.
I don't know. Tiffany, she knew better than to give Stormy them dead eyes. She knew
Right.
better than to dare her. So I think
But
she
in
know
those interviews, she's a different person. That's why I
she's
said,
crazy, but she ain't stupid. That's what I'm saying. She
yeah.
another one of them. She crazy, but she ain't
Hmm.
stupid. She know
Hmm.
how to turn off. Like she realized, okay, I can't be but so crazy with this one.
Hmm.
Everybody got their limit. She met her. She met her one that she know drag her down a flight of stairs.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Exactly.
because Storm was all nice and yeah, you don't have to be like this, you don't have to be that. And Tiffany was like, "Oh, you stirring the pot? Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You gotta do the lips.
Don't do that."
You like
Let me
Wanda,
stop. Let
Jamie
me stop because
Foxx.
I know I look like Jamie Foxx and you do Wanda. I like Stormy though. And I did like that she got a little she tried to show a little emotion for the camera and talk about her business because some things have been confusing, between how she's portrayed on the show and what we see online. So
Right.
yeah, she had to say yes, she has this business. She had it before she came on the show. It was successful, but it grew too fast.
Yeah.
And she had
That was
people telling
real.
her that were, yeah, those tears were real. And
Hmm.
the white guy was just like, yeah,
He was
no,
like,
let's yeah, but he was saying it plain. He was just like, yeah, your shit was broke. Like,
he
yeah,
was.
about to
He was
be
like,
tore out the
it was
frame.
fucked up. Yeah,
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 you was
till
about to
I
be tore out
came.
the frame. So yeah, let's keep it real now.
Hmm.
With the cameras rolling, let's keep it really real. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was interesting. And I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. You grow too fast, you don't have
Yeah.
the infrastructure. You had your family and friends working for you, but they don't want to work for you. They
Right.
just want to get paid. They'll help you out a little bit, but then, they're like, well, this ain't my career. I'm out. So
Right.
yeah, it's better to have
Correct.
that are not, yeah, that are not related.
So yeah, I agree with you. I did like that real emotional, sentimental moment that she had. And it showed a different side of her. And I also like that people just think you just get rich quick. And
Mhm.
they don't understand everything that it takes. I
Exactly.
mean, when Tyler Perry talks about how much he lived in his car every time he talked
He sure
to
does.
somebody, he
He sure
makes a
does.
point to say, I lived in my car,
Right.
so I'm glad they showed that part about,
Mhm.
about Stormy. So yeah. So the name change ceremony.
No, 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 no. Wait though, before that, please, before that, can we
She said,
talk about
please.
can we talk about the Fletchers going out to dance in an empty bar?
With the one person in the back
There
who
were no
probably,
people in
there was
there.
one guy at the bar, it's probably somebody from production. He was like, hey, they was like, hey, set the camera up on us, but go sit at the bar and order something.
They acting like they just having the best time of their lives. Ain't nobody on the dance floor with y'all. Ain't nobody at these tables. Ain't nobody. It's one car in the parking lot, and that's his. I was like, what am I watching?
That was so staged. It was ridiculous.
It actually, other than the name change ceremony, it was an odd episode to me because
Period.
it was like all other people. Like, where was the whole rest of the damn cast? It was
It
just,
was very disjointed. It,
it
it
was
was,
very
yeah.
disjointed. Like,
Hmm.
why are we seeing the Fletcher so much?
And somebody actually put on the interwebs that they think that it's the beginning of a spinoff, that the Fletchers are gonna get a spinoff. I'm watching that shit. First of
She looked like
all,
Miss Piggy, not
that
because not
girl,
her
that
size, but
damn
literally the
wig.
wig and she's stubby and she looks stuffed in. She looked like Miss Piggy, the Muppet. Like,
I ain't watching that. Keep
mm-mm,
it.
no, girl,
I can give two shits about her wigs every day, because
I
that's
can
all
see
I'm
if
gonna
they
be
join.
staring at.
I can see if they join the cast, which I don't need that either. But it was just too much of them. So anyway, okay. So the name change ceremony. No, but wait, go back to the bar. So they sitting there with this staged conversation, And she says, "Well, you know, Martell brought you the wine the other day." And then we had a conversation. So we supposed to believe that between the time that Martell gave her that wine, she ain't said nothing to her husband this whole time.
Knowing she called Chris as soon as Martell pulled off. It was like, you won't believe what this mofo did to me.
Yeah, like come on, like I'm gonna wait 4 days to tell my husband that somebody said got ignorant with me and upset me.
At my house.
Right. And so when he came home that same day and saw the wine bottles there, he wasn't like, "Oh, Martell brought the wine," and she just said, "Yeah," and walked away. No, no, it was just so stupid and staged. That was a staged conversation that irked me.
The whole scene was staged.
The whole thing was just goofy. It was just goofy. But anyway, okay. So for real now,
Do better. Do better.
do better.
Carlos King, do better.
Do better. Okay, so
Mhm.
Melody married herself. That's all I got.
Or she divorced herself. We don't know. She remarried her name. I don't know what you call that, but I know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a waste of goddamn money. I wish I had that money. This hoe had invitations printed up. She had an orchestra.
Uh-huh.
She had decorations.
Decorations.
No, it was in her backyard.
Oh, I thought it was at some place. Oh, that's a really
No,
nice
it was
backyard.
her backyard.
Well, she still had it like really like overly decorated. I mean, it was insane.
Yeah.
She had an
she had a party party planner. She had a planner. You paid somebody to put this bullshit together. You had a whole pastor.
She said vows. And then her mama said vows. So did her mama marry her too? I was like, what is this? Why is this on my TV? It was goofy, and some people are like, oh, they proud of her and she can do what she wants. Yeah, she absolutely can.
She absolutely can.
And we can say if we don't like it or not. Since she put it on TV, I'm
gonna
talk
put it
about
on TV.
it.
I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna talk about how dumb it was and a waste of goddamn money.
And this is a little off, not quite off topic, but a little side topic. I have been invited over the years to divorce parties and actually name change celebrations. And I went to one divorce party and I felt some kind of way about it. I didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And I haven't been to any more because that's not anything that I feel like I want to go celebrate. Because
but do you buy gifts or something?
No, I didn't buy a gift. But
did people buy gifts? What is the point? What is the point?
Well, the one I went to, it was a celebration of, basically shedding about 200 pounds, and I understand the feeling of celebrating, but I was also at that wedding. Like, run me my coins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought a gift.
Give me my gift back.
Not just the gift. I had to get dressed. We went there. The whole expense and time and effort. And y'all divorcing. I'm supposed to celebrate that too.
Mm-mm. How long were they married?
I don't want to say because I don't want the person to know, that I'm talking about.
Oh, over 5 years, over 10 years.
None of the above.
You got a lot of friends. Less than 5 years? Shit, me. I want my money back. I just thought it was.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like, we just went to the wedding and you check your phone.
Like 30 minutes later. I see it.
That pissed me off. It pissed me off. And I shouldn't have gone to the divorce party because I was sitting there going, are you serious?
I've never been invited to a divorce party or a name change party.
I'm cool with you just saying, girl, yeah, we're not together anymore. Oh, really? Oh man, that's messed up. But am I walking in your house? What?
No, it was the weirdest sound. I don't know what it was, but you saw my eyes, right? I was like, what?
Do I need to call 911 or call somebody to come over there and see about you?
Not yet.
Yeah. So I would not have gone to this thing unless I just wanted to go just to be nosy. But it just looked too elaborate before I changing my name back to what the hell it was before, whatever. And okay, and so I think it really wasn't just she's reclaiming her name from before her marriage. I think it's also so that he can't make any claims to anything, any business ventures that she might have using his last name. I'm talking about Melody now.
And I understand that. And um and I don't a lot of people on the interwebs were like, that's your kid's name and you should keep the name because that's your kid's name. But I feel completely different about that. I actually, if I ever was to get married, I was not going to change my name ever. And there was a reason for it when I was younger, and there was a reason for it when I got older. The reason for it when I was younger was because my dad had two girls,
My
and
dad
I
had two
wanted to
girls.
keep, huh?
I said my dad had two girls.
Right. So after us, the name would be gone, and I kind of felt a way about it. And I wanted to keep my name. So as I got older, which means that if I would have had kids, my name would have been different from the kids. I mean, so and then as I got older and I started publishing, in my career, all of my manuscripts that are published have my maiden name on it. And so there's this thing about once you change your name, how to connect all your publications when you have two different names. So it was like I knew I was going to be publishing because I knew eventually what my career would be. And so once again, my name would not have changed. So, I don't really feel like there should be a rule about people changing their names, but I just think this is just the ultimate waste of time and money. I was just like, what? You could just have a party and say, oh, by the way, there's something else to celebrate. I got my name back. You know what I'm saying? But to actually have a party that's specifically for that, give me that money. You could have put that money towards all 19 of your children's education.
Look, I will say it was well done. It was beautiful. It was very classy looking. It's just the
Did you
purpose
say
of it.
beautiful? It was
The
beautiful.
purpose of it was dumb, but it was very well coordinated and put together. It was.
This has absolutely nothing to do with the skill set of the party planner. She did a wonderful job. I'm not taking that away from her.
That's all. That's the positive I'm trying to give it. That's the only
go
thing
ahead.
that I
That's
see
the spin
nice about it. That's the nice thing about it. It was a very look. Tiffany's baby shower was a not baby shower, baby reveal or whatever. That was a whole ass mess with the caterer being late and the place
Tiffany
was
a mess.
dark and empty. Yeah, so it's nice to see. And Kimmy's Numb
She
barbecue
should have
looked
used
fun.
Mel's party planner.
Yeah, because Kimmy's Numb barbecue looked fun, but it was still in the backyard with solo cups and paper plates and drinks flying. So at least we can see an event that's actually nice and not thrown together like the Expo. It just shows that something can be nice in Huntsville, damn it. I'm just saying.
Well, they should have used Melody's party planner. Everybody should have used
Everybody
Melody's
should
party
use
planner.
her party planner, but we didn't know her party planner was all that until this episode. We 5-6 years in or whatever.
Well, no, remember she had her rollout of her brand that Tisha stole, the M. No, not the M. What is it? Yeah, the M.
Embrace. I don't remember the party or anything though. I remember
when she had Tisha removed.
Yeah, but I don't remember
security
the decorations and all of that kind of stuff. I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember the invitations and the decorations and all the hoopla. This was really pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
It was pretty.
But like, what the hell am I looking at? So yeah, I'm good on that. So
dun, 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 dun.
And then we ended the episode with the Fletchers.
Bullshit.
Functional family. I actually thought it was good to see it looked real. It didn't look staged in terms of it looked like they were dealing with real family issues. Because I couldn't see if I was their son, I wouldn't have been on there looking at Raggedy. He was trifling like the boy on DC. The
Right.
policeman's son,
Right.
mad at the world and been excuse me, in jail, and they bailing him out, and he said, "Look, if I done paid your bond to get out, and I done paid for your dog, and you got attitude with me, you wouldn't be sitting at my table eating my food. That's what we not finna do."
See, this is where I gotta be quiet. Sort of. Because I can't I cannot speak for what I would do since I don't have any children. If my child was to go to jail and somebody told me I had to pay almost $10,000 to get them out, I don't know what I would do. But they did. They paid the money and they took care of his dog, which
Not a requirement. That was just a nice thing that they did for him. Because they
But
could have left that
why
dog
did
there.
they wind up even taking the dog to the vet? I'm just like, why you just couldn't go over there and feed it? But you got the son out of jail, so why did you have the dog anyway?
They got the dog while he was in jail, and they won't
Right, but
give
they
him
got him
back.
out of jail.
Yeah, but we don't know how long he was in there.
Yeah, okay.
And then we don't know, he apparently ain't giving them none of the money back. What I'm saying is, regardless, parents are going to do for their kids what they're going to do. You
Yes,
can't judge
they
anybody
got
for what they do for their child. But what we not
Mm-hmm.
finna do is, after I've done all these things, you're going to sit and eat the food I just goddamn cooked, and sit at my table that I done paid for, in the house that I done paid for, and you free because I done got your ass out of jail and took care of your regular ass dog. And then you going to sit up here and disrespect me at my dinner table. That's not, I'd have flipped that whole table. We not eating shit today. So when she snapped and started cussing them out, I was right there with her. Some folks online didn't like that, but I was like, tell them again, Nell. And then the daughter over there rolling her eyes too. You could get some too. All of y'all can get out. Clear the whole room. No, what y'all not finna do? Them some ungrateful, disrespectful kids. She should have put them
Surprised?
all out. She should have put them all
Are
out.
you surprised?
I actually am surprised that she had that temper. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming.
She's sick of them kids. She's sick
She
of them
damn sick
kids.
of. She's sick of it.
She's sick of them
And the niece
kids.
coming up with her attitude. Listen, all these eyes rolling at the table.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. That generation. Talking about you got fired from your job because what did she say? She didn't have child care.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Oh, you found another job?" Yeah, I found another job. Oh, I guess that means you found some child care. But why you ain't have no child care?
But she like, oh, you gonna keep this one? And now the girl got an attitude. You done just been fired twice in a row. Don't act like I'm talking out of turn. Don't act like I'm making up stuff and disparaging your name. You know you ain't out here living and acting right. Girl, bye.
So I just really didn't need to see any of that.
I'm just saying it was realer than anything else we saw on the
It
whole
was, but I don't care.
show.
I don't care. I don't care because number one, the whole time, and this is the truth, I only tell the truth. The whole time I'm staring at the wig. It don't matter what was said. It don't matter what food she cooked. It don't matter how many people walked through that kitchen and sat at that table. The whole time I'm staring at that wig. I'm like, is it glued at the top? And I'm doing this.
She always looks like that to me. Her wigs always look crazy. So we don't need Wig Fletcher. We don't need Mrs. Wig. We don't need her on there. And they such a mismatched couple. I would love to see, she talk about being a dancer and all that. I need to see some old pictures of her. Cause the picture I'm seeing of her now, I'm like, I don't see the two of them. I don't get it. I don't see the match.
Baby, when I tell you they are the epitome of opposites attract.
Listen, they do not go together. I'm like, these two, yeah, they weird. They weird. I don't.
Which of these don't belong?
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. And
But
he likes to play the cool one. And she, so he want to be all friends with the kids while she the
mm-hmm,
disciplinarian. A lot of
mm-hmm,
men do that. A lot of husbands, dads do that.
mm-hmm,
They don't understand
mm,
why the mom gets mad. But,
yeah,
you know, mom's got to start being the fun one. Let daddy do the discipline.
right.
Let the kids run around here like ragamuffins. Let them just like what
Yeah.
they're gonna do. That's
Well,
what
it
they.
seemed like that's what they doing anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done with them. I don't really care about the damn Fletchers. I'm telling you, I didn't pay attention to it. And all I can do is sit there and stare at their wig. Even in their little interviews, the whole time I'm just
Hmm. And the house look like it's nice. It looks like a lot of people's houses here in Atlanta. She dresses okay. He always looks very nice. He always looks really nice,
and
even if
I
he's a
hate to
little
say,
flashy.
I think this is really not a shade or anything against her. It's just that she looks so much older than him.
Yeah, and they call her Miss Nail.
Right.
Like, is she 20
It's
years
like
older than
everybody
him?
thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this old lady, but she the same age as them, right?
Wow.
I don't know. Melody and them are like in their early 40s. She might be. She seemed like she's 60, but she's not. I don't think she's that old. And 60 ain't old, but I'm just saying in that
Google
range.
it. Google it. Google it.
I don't know, cause I googled Kimmy's age a bunch of times, and I got 5 different things. I'm done googling this crew. I'm
Well,
about to
we
add
already
somebody on Instagram. They know everything. They know all the tea.
yeah, they got her birth certificate.
Uh huh.
All right. So let's move on
Wait,
over
wait,
to
wait,
four.
though. Wait,
Oh,
before
one
we
more
go,
thing? Okay.
yes,
Well,
I
how
want
you
to talk
spell it?
about,
Nail. Neln Fletcher. Go ahead.
I think it's short for Linnell.
Oh, somebody done already put it in there. Nail Fletcher. Nail.
How old is she?
Let's see. Nail.
Because I want to talk about Martell just for a few minutes.
Go
And not
ahead.
really just Martell, but more the idea of, and you can talk about this even if you haven't been married. When your friends divorce, do you pick a side? Do you feel like you have to pick a side?
I have friends that are divorced.
That's what I just said. You have friends that are
Well,
divorced. Even if you
yeah.
haven't been married, you have friends that divorced. Did you feel like you had to pick a side, or did you pick a side?
It depends on okay, so friends. Let's start at Pat. everybody everybody call themselves friends. And I just really don't feel like we use that word correctly. So I would say that if they're really like a friend, and I kind of know the details of their marriage and divorce, it depends on why they got divorced. You know what I'm saying? So like if it's really heinous, like if the person did something really bad, then in my eyes, right? Then I probably would not be friends anymore with the person who did the bad stuff.
Like
But
having a child and outside the marriage, cheating on.
no,
No, you would still stay friends
mm-mm.
with him if he did that.
I mean, that's not heinous. When I say heinous, I mean real evil type stuff. I'm trying to think of an example that I can actually say.
Because
um,
it to me it depends on the relationship I had with the couple before they got married,
mhm.
or how close I was with the two of them while they were married. Like if I was her friend only, right? I he and I got to be cool over the years, but I was her friend before they got married. Then if they get divorced, I'm gonna still be her friend, probably. I mean, like
Okay.
he all right, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
She said he all right.
see what I mean? But if I knew both of them, like for legit both of them, it would be hard to pick a side. The problem though is that if one person's mad at another one, the person that's mad wants you to pick a side. The person that's not mad or the person that's guilty of things don't want you to pick a side. I'm just saying that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's funny because I understand that Martell is asking the Fletchers to pick a side, but Martell wasn't a friend because he's taking advantage of Chris with this whole house situation, right? So he's being disrespectful of the friendship at this point. So is he really being a true friend? Then he's going off on Nell because Miss Nell because she wants to go to the marriage ceremony. And I'm just like, dude, she can do what she wants to do. Like the fact that you even formed your lips to say, I don't think you should go. Okay, you can think that all damn day long.
Well, the reason he don't think she should go is because he feels like they should pick a side. He feels
Well,
like
he can feel like that all he wants to, but he's not even a friend right now. That's my point.
It's not about a friend right now. When he and Melody split, were he and Chris friends? I believe they were. I don't think
they were.
I don't think they were friends with Melody. I think they were his friends.
I don't know
for sure, but you know, he's saying he wants somebody to choose his side.
We ain't, because right now
I'm just throwing it out there. I just wanted to, maybe somebody listening has an opinion. Do you choose sides? You do
choose sides because it depends on
to be neutral. But if somebody did something, like you said, heinous or egregious, you feel like they did your girl wrong, you're gonna be her friend. Or you feel like she did your boy wrong, you're gonna be his friend.
Yeah. The cheating, yeah. So the cheating, yeah. I mean, that's bad. That's bad. And having a baby outside the marriage, it is bad. But I'll probably be cordial. I'll put it like that. I'll be cordial to him. But I would absolutely not. I was absolutely cut off the friendship if it's something really heinous and egregious. I just and there are situations where things have been really bad.
Yeah, like he mud stomped her. Like
like violence.
I got you. I'm saying I think we're talking more like infidelity or blah blah blah. So what was I about to, it was something else about this I was about to ask you. Oh well, it's gone. My memory is crap these days. So all right.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Martell is not in a situation right now where he can talk about anything. He ruined his marriage. He ruined all his friendships. He take advantage of people. I mean, he's the true definition of a narcissist. He's like, you should give me shit because I'm Martell Hope. Bye, Martell Hope. I wish I could say it like Melody says. It's like the way Stormy says, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a way that Melody says, bye, Martell. In her baby doll voice.
Okay, so say flip side. In this case, like Nell and Martell and Melody. If the ex is telling you, well, she cheated first, would you ask your friend? He like he's like, have you asked her? She's just like, no, I don't know nothing about that. But you didn't really know nothing about any of the other stuff either. You only know what people told you. So why won't she ask? Why she just gonna turn a blind eye to anything that Melody possibly would have done? I'm just wondering, would you ask your friend?
I'm glad you brought that up. Hell no, I don't give a damn. It's like first of all,
you do though, because you mad. No. Everybody mad at Martell for cheating. The only reason we know is because go ahead.
First of all, Melody has moved on. She has a totally different attitude. And she if she invites you to something, you do not have to come. At this point, the only reason I'm thinking Nell is showing up to Melody stuff is to be nosy and gossip and say bullshit. It's like the setup.
That's why I would go. That's the only reason I would go is to be nosy. I said that earlier.
Okay. So yes, I did see in the preview, because normally I don't watch the previews, but I did see in the preview that she gets in an argument with Melody about, but you cheated first. First of all, it's none of your damn business. That's her marriage.
No, I'm not.
You don't have the right
now.
to say that to me.
I'm not talking about now. I'm not
I wouldn't
saying.
ask. I don't care.
I'm not saying throwing it up in her face like that now. I'm saying back when they first, because the rumor's been out there. He been saying this about her. You wouldn't ask?
No. He's been saying that she cheated too. This episode was the first time he said she cheated.
Ask if you
first.
I asked you if you would ask her if she cheated.
No.
I don't care about first or last or whatever.
Nope. Don't care. That's her marriage. I mean, marriage.
So then you'd pick her side, period.
No.
You don't care if she did anything wrong. He did what he did publicly, and so you be mad at him. That's what I'm saying. That and I guess that's why I'm just wondering. It's not. I don't think it's possible to be just. I don't know.
One person friend versus the other.
I don't think it's possible to be neutral.
Oh, well,
not with Melody and Martell. I know Kimmy tries to be neutral, and Maurice and Marceau and all of them, but they really actually have all chosen Martell.
So I have a couple in mind right now, in my brain, and I'm friends with her, right? Mm-hmm. He just come with the territory because I know her, right? Uh-huh. If they split, I would never speak to him again because I was friends with her. Uh-huh. So,
but if he was saying they split because
he wouldn't have said that to me because we're not cool like that.
Well, see, then that don't really fit this situation because apparently Martell.
Well, but we don't know who was the friend. Well, we don't know.
He's cool enough to be over their house talking to them, and you know what I'm saying.
But she is too. She been there too without Martell.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think they could be neutral. They really do have to pick a side. They know too much. They too much in the business.
I think they don't pick. I think they're gonna be friends with both of them. I think that as long as Melody invites Nell to something, Nell gonna go and be nosy. And Chris, if he's in town or halftime or whatever the situation may be, he'll go too. And the same with Martell.
The problem here, though, with the Fletchers, well, really just with Nell, because Chris Fletcher don't say nothing to nobody about it. He don't rock no boats whatsoever. None. He just smooth as easy as Sunday morning, right? But see, Nell want to get all in his face. You shouldn't have cheated. You see what I'm saying? Like she yelling at him about what?
Because she trying to get a show.
But then why wouldn't she ask Melody? I guess we just ain't gonna agree on this. She has picked a side in jumping on his case about what he did while he was married. But if he's saying that she did the same, but if she's saying she did the same stuff, if Martell is saying that Melody did the same things, then why don't you get mad at her too?
So that's what we see in the preview, that she is going to confront.
I didn't see
okay. So in the preview, Nell is confronting Melody about it, except that she's not asking her a question. She's accusing her of cheating. So she don't even
would have asked her before. Yeah, I'm not talking about all after the fact, so back when everything broke and everybody found out that they were divorcing or the cheating got public, Ariana was all on social media dragging Melody all over the place. At no point would any of her friends been like, girl, I don't see how you stayed faithful to him during all of that. You ain't never had nobody on the side. I would have asked because nosy. It's just I would have been like, you ain't never.
Well, but I'm trying. So my point of view is, I don't think they were friends like that.
Then none of them were friends like that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. As far as Nell, I don't think Nell was a friend to Melody like that to be able to say what you just said to her.
But she was a friend to Martell like that to yell at him about what he was doing. Then she should choose his side and stick with it. Don't go to the name change. You know what I'm saying? Like she presents like they friends with. They got the man staying in Chris's property and all. They seem like they Martell's friends. So then
that's what it looks like.
Why you trying to be friends with Melody then? Why you in her face?
Because she nosy. Also, another point of view could be that Nell can scream at a man and he not gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? She could say what she want to Martell. She can't do that with Melody.
She can try.
She could try.
But like you sound like she gonna try next week.
Yeah, well, I don't know when it's gonna play because I had seen that preview before. But I really just don't feel like to me, it looks like the Fletchers were more friends with Martell than Melody. So maybe that's why she feels comfortable getting up in his face.
Right. Like so then that's why I'm saying I feel like in this case, then I understand why he's just like, why y'all going to that? Y'all my friends. Why you going to a name change ceremony, but you are my friends?
And she should have just said that. I'm going to be nosy. Let's keep it real. This is a reality show. Yeah, this is a reality show. Just say I'm me and my really bad wig is going to go be nosy.
Yeah, you can't say you're not picking sides because you have been picking a side. You've been showing a side. I guess that's it. So anyway, I have tried to be neutral with some folks who've divorced, and it all came down to who I was closer to, the husband or the wife. And that's pretty much who we still see. Every now and then there's a couple where you see both of them after they've been divorced, but it's mainly one or the other. It's difficult to just be neutral.
Mm-hmm.
All right, enough of that. Enough of them dang on Huntsvillians. What
the
they
reality
going over there
show
in Chicago? What they got going on in
Chicago? So Chicago skipped a week. So we only had 1 week to talk about, and that's the season finale.
No, they skipped a week 2 weeks ago. I thought we saw it last week when Diamond drowned the dude. Because remember I told you I wanted to talk about him.
That wasn't in the same episode? Girl, I'm getting old. I thought that was the same episode.
Our weeks and stuff. So we skipped and then we met and then we skipped and now we're talking again. So there was. All right,
well, you go first because
we can just talk about this one. I'm just saying we didn't ever talk on the show about Diamond drowning that cop. No, the parole officer.
No.
Yeah, the girl's husband. Yeah.
We don't know if they were married, but
yeah, the boy's daddy. Yeah.
Leon.
Yeah, that wasn't this episode.
Girl.
Nah, that wasn't this episode.
They all coming together like the weeks. The weeks are coming together. See, it's time to take my 3-week vacation. Even though I'm not taking 3 weeks, I'm gonna take 3 weeks in my head.
Last episode is when Tommy and them gave everybody burner phones to try to see who the snitch was. And then the Asian chick that's like his, I don't know, everybody's got a personal hacker, apparently. I need to get me one.
I thought she was an attorney.
She still had to hack the phones and stuff, right?
She didn't do it, but yeah.
Whatever. He said he was calling, I thought he said he was calling his computer guru. Whoever. I don't, there's too many details. I don't care all of that. The point is they found out through the phone records that it was Vic that was contacted.
That we knew. Yeah.
We all knew, but he had to find out. And then Diamond drowned the chick's husband, the baby daddy.
Leon's daddy.
Right. And they found out the dude, Mad Dog, is the one that killed him, but that he was untouchable. What else happened? Kate found out that D-Mac was back. He ran away from the group home or wherever they had him with the horses and stuff, and he came back to Chicago. Kate found out that he wasn't dead last week. This week, and I didn't write much. I wrote, Stormy, don't do that. Another thing I wrote was D-Max sucks. Like, I have nothing else for this kid. I can't, he's got to be the worst. I hate him probably more than I hated Tariq back on the original Power. I just wanted to whoop Tariq so bad. And now D-Mac, I don't even want to whoop him. I want him to get murdered. Like, I just don't want him to exist anymore in the Power universe. I need him dead. I know that's terrible, but he sucks.
It's a character. It's not a real child. But it's interesting. It's interesting because we don't really know what his issue. What is your real issue? Because he just seems angry all the time. Your dad is back in your life. They tried to protect you. So never mind the fact that you killed a cop and they trying to protect you. So forget all that. I mean, it just makes
in the life so bad. He can't.
You want to be in the life so bad, but you kill the cop. Yeah, and then when the stupid boy gives him a gun, he's now going to get himself back in the life by killing the boy that killed Leon for Diamond. Mm-hmm. And Diamond is automatically supposed to be appreciative and be like, yeah, you back in the fold. Let's do this.
He want to be in a life so bad. He's just out here doing stupid stuff. Everything he do, he just I'm kill this person. He just keep jumping up, shooting people. It's like
one more time. Don't give
him no gun. Like, I'm sick of him. And that nasty, ratty looking mop on his head.
Oh my God, please.
He looks so
Is that a wig? Because you can't be walking around looking like that. Hopefully not. But
I thought it was a wig, but that's what he looks like on his IMDb. So I wouldn't wear that thing on no professional headshot.
Right.
So I'm thinking that must be real. It looks
like something live in it.
Fake. Yeah. But he's just useless.
Yeah, and then he goes off on his dad. And once again, yeah. And then call Kate an old white lady. That shit was funny. Yeah. And I'm just like, so where you going? You don't have a job, you don't have income, you don't have a roof, you don't have a car, you don't have education.
Wearing and a pistol. That's all he got. A gun and a hoodie. I guess he gonna go do a home invasion or something. I don't know. And now everybody looking for him. He's gonna be dead. Well, I was gonna say he's gonna be dead next episode, but he not, because we got a whole nother season. This finale was not. It wasn't nothing final about it. I was like, what is this? It felt thrown together. It felt mishmash, pish posh, whatever you want to call it. Like they said, okay, wait. Let's kill Kate real quick. Like, why did they bring her back? Why was she even in this season? She served no purpose whatsoever.
Absolutely none.
JP was useless. The only
funny thing, crybaby. And then you mad at Tommy gonna give him the club keys, the bar keys back, talking about everything you touch is trash. No, fool. You the one walked out on your son.
Yeah, everything.
You the one got your bar shot. Your bar was shot up. Tommy saved your ass and let you get money so you could pay your bills. Mm-hmm. You the one let Kate come and stay here with her raggedy ass. She gave you up. You ain't even know the lady.
He still don't know the lady, and now she dead. He don't know her.
Dead. Why you say she dead? She in the hospital.
I kept
so then
gonna die. I was hoping. I'm sorry. I forgot they got her to the hospital.
So and you telling Tommy to get out, and I'm going again. The same questions I have with D-Mac. Now you ain't got no job. You can't pay your bills. You ain't got no income. I don't even know if he got a car because we never see JP driving. But I'm just like, dude, why is you mad at Tommy?
Because everybody stay mad at him. Like, he's always the punching bag. If something going wrong in their life, blame the white boy. It's whatever, you know.
It is, but they are so useless. Kate is damn useless. She brings no value.
Nobody madder at Tommy than Stacy. She the maddest heifer out here. Like he boils her panties. She be pissed off at Tommy.
Boy,
She
what?
her panties. He boils her panties. She can't stand it. She be like piping hot mad every 5 minutes.
What does
Effing
she
this,
think?
effing that. I want effing Tommy Egan. Tommy Egan. She can't. She probably was thinking about Tommy having sex with the Puerto Rican dude. She
Her
she
husband. Her husband. So, like, you just arrested a cartel and the Flynn family, who obviously was running drugs for years in Chicago. But you think Tommy is higher? Like, your rationale is dumb as fuck.
and everybody kept trying to tell her that it's a win and she can't see it. She cussed everybody out. She's still just piping hot. I'm like, look, this is dumb. Every time they show her, I get irritated. I
With
really
that
want to
horrible
start.
ass wig on.
She looks a mess. She looks a mess. And there's no chemistry between her and the Puerto Rican dude. Yes, that's her husband, but
I
he's
don't
just a
know if
Puerto
he's
Rican
Puerto
dude.
Rican, but okay.
He is in my head.
Okay.
Franco, DeFranco, whatever his name is. They're just
You
not
probably
on my radar.
renaming him and everything. Yeah, it's so dumb. It is just so this is Power Book 2 all over again with them thinking that Tariq is the kingpin of New York.
Forget all the other cartels.
Going to class.
Forget
And they
everything
talking
else
about
going on. They catch him walking down the street. He done rule, he done everything under the sun. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all focusing too hard on this one little somebody. Yeah, it's pretty bad. She would have lost her job by now. She's utterly ridiculous. Utterly.
I give this episode. At first I said a C. The reason I changed it to a B minus, but closer to a C plus, is because I like the way that Tommy set up the arrest of the cartel and Claudia to be arrested. And I like the way he set up for him and Diamond to be on top of Miguel with Che. Is that enough? No, it's really not, because it's so many holes. Like, for instance, 3 episodes ago, or maybe 4, Tommy walked into Vic's apartment after the whole killing of the FBI agent. The camera made a point to show that Tommy saw something in Vic's apartment. But Tommy only found out that Vic was the informant after he asked the attorney to research the burner phones, which was 4 episodes later. And I'm just like, so why did y'all make it a point to have him looking at something as if he had a aha moment, and he really didn't?
I keep telling you, I think they writing it every week. They don't think back and remember stuff they said before.
Oh God, please hire me. Please hire me.
Coming up with new stuff. Oh, and we ought to, yeah, that's how I feel like they write them. Like, this finale it was just not a finale. Usually there's a lot more closure. It was just weird to me. Vic is still alive. Claudia's probably still alive because we didn't see her die.
Correct.
Right? Kate is still alive. D-Mac is still alive. A whole bunch of folks that should have been dead. Miguel is still alive. What was this whole season? I mean, yeah, it was about Tommy positioning himself to run things, but he done pissed off Diamond. Jannard is still sneaking around. I guess Shanti will be back. She's still, lurking around looking like a lizard. It's just, I don't know. I would give it a C. I'm leaning more towards C minus, but I give it a C. I just didn't enjoy it.
I didn't either. I was sitting there like, that's it.
The funniest thing to me was D-Mac imitating JP when he was doing the voice. You remember that?
When he was at his friend's house.
Yeah, that actually made me laugh out loud. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like there were so many things. How long was Vic with um the girl? What's her name? The one he been crying about all season?
Gloria.
Gloria. How long were they a couple? He just burned down everything. He was just ready to destroy his whole family and all of Chicago over this chick he was with for like 2 episodes. I just was not feeling the love, love, love. Tommy were ready to burn down the world over Liliana. All the folks Tommy didn't kill, all the folks that been killed because of Tommy. He didn't even go that hard over Lakeisha, who he was in love with. But he just girl, it just was. And Tommy when Miguel got Maria, well, we don't know what he did with her. She's still alive too. Oh, but anyway,
Yeah, how did he get the ticket? She left it on in the car. I mean,
or she had it in her purse or whatever. Who knows? 'Cause we didn't see her again. But
right, but I'm just saying, how would he get the ticket?
I thought Tommy
I mean,
gave
it's
her the
just
ticket.
dumb.
But my thing is,
I'm talking about Miguel.
yeah, he got it from her. So man, we didn't get to see him find out she was with Tommy, other than Jannar saying he sent the
picture.
photo and it's not traceable back to him. So now Jannard's a mastermind technology wizard. Yeah, miss me with that. Miss me with that. But when Miguel let Tommy know he wasn't gonna see Maria again, ain't no Barcelona, blah 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 blah. Tommy crying took me out. I was like, don't ever show that man, make that face again and try to show hurt and anguish again. Never again. I like Joseph Sikora, the actor, but that was some awful acting. He was like, he just made so many ugly, ridiculous faces and I was not believing it. He couldn't. It was terrible for me. I like almost laughed at him. It was so bad. You liked it?
No, I thought it was stupid because but I've been saying this whole time, I don't give a damn about his love life anyway. This ain't what we come here for. I don't want to see
So I don't want to see him
two
crying.
undone people having sex. I don't want to see that anyway. So it just doesn't make sense to me. But him having these it's just funny because 5 episodes ago you were still chasing him. Now you in love. I'm gonna marry him. I'm gonna have babies by him. I mean, come
and you
know, girl, go to work.
Doom. We saw Jason's Lyric. We saw Minister Society. All these movies when somebody's trying to get away, we gonna run away together
from their life.
You know, whenever they trying to get away, it's not gonna go well. You don't get to just leave the life and just deuces all of it. No, you done killed 9,000 people, Tommy. You don't get to just run away to Barcelona and live easy peasy with this chick. Yeah, but
I do want to say, going back to one thing that you said about Diamond being mad at Tommy. So what does irritate me just a little is that Tommy repeatedly keeps things from Diamond. But then on the flip side of that, Diamond tells Jannar shit all the time. And it's like, Tommy shouldn't have to say, don't tell Jannar. I mean, that's his brother. They gonna have some conversation. And I think that's really the reason why Tommy kind of keeps stuff to the chest and tell Diamond shit on a need to know basis, because he know he gonna tell Jannar. And so I think that Diamond, this is just my opinion, I think that the way that it is written is Diamond has proven that he could be trusted. Tommy can trust him. So I'm just like, tell him stuff, but tell him this just between me and you. Don't tell Jannar. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you feel like you need to do. But repeatedly we've seen Diamond go and blab to Jannard, and then Jannard tells Shanti, and then they cooking up shit. It's crazy. But yeah, Diamond wanted to get out that life. At first, when he first got out of jail, he was like, I'm just gonna chill. Now they done killed Leon. He thought he was gonna have him a little family and shit, and now he done killed everybody. Diamond killed more folks in the last couple of episodes than he did when he was born. It's ridiculous.
Exactly. And so it's a mess. So they did leave us with Jannard a side eye, not Jannard, Diamond a side eye, and Tommy now a little bit. He's been trusting him so far, but he gets sick of being treated like Tommy's the boss. He's like,
Right.
no, we supposed to be here.
Right.
But Tommy's
Right.
treating him like it's like that. So he's getting sick of that. And then he got Jannard in his ear, that white boy. So yeah. And then other people whispering about it. So yeah, we see where it's headed next season.
So I have a few questions for you.
Go for it. You watching more detail than I do, so I might not be able to help you.
No, these are questions for you. Would you think that, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't have a crystal ball or anything. I don't know if it's gonna get to this point. But do you think that if Kate was approached to sell out Tommy, that she would?
No, I don't think so. She and Tommy fight, but she always has his back more than anybody else. She loves her Tommy, I think. It would have to be they giving her a whole barrel of crack or something.
So you're saying yes if they gave her a whole barrel of crack?
That would have to be the only way. I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No. We already don't like Kate, but I mean, don't do that to her character. Like, they ain't gotta drag her all to hell like that. It's enough. She a crack addict, with black kids and white kids, and she got red hair, and different baby daddies, and different daddies thought they were Tommy's daddy. She got a lot going on, crackhead. But don't make her betray Tommy. That's too far.
Okay. So how could Tommy find out that Jannard sent the pic?
From Shanti.
You think she would sell out Jannard?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa, where'd that come from?
Because she been trying to have her own thing. Like, she was doing the side hustle with Claudia before she even told Jannard about it.
Twice, two different.
Right. Mm-hmm. She wants to be the big boss. So if it looks like it's between her and Jannard, like if she got a chance to advance with one of these cartels and have her own thing, she'll just be like, well, Jannard the one sent that picture. Yeah, she messy. She already has shown us that she can show two faces because she betrayed Claudia.
Right.
She got an interesting sense of loyalty.
So what do you think is going to happen to Vic, these stupid writers? What do you think? Because the last thing we see is the two guys walking towards Vic while he's talking to Stacy on the phone. So we don't know if they beat him up. We don't know if they took his phone and sat him down. We don't know nothing at this point. What do you think is going to happen next?
Well, Tommy said that he thought it would be better to have Vic as an informant for him.
Right.
So I think Vic got an instant alibi. I wasn't there. I didn't know nothing. They lied to me too. So he can still keep trying to be an informant, but then Tommy gonna make him snitch on what the feds are doing. He gonna try it for a little while. Vic ain't smart enough to really handle all that espionage, but yeah, I think that's where they're going with it.
Yeah.
And I think Claudia is not dead.
Claudia. Oh, you think she's not dead?
I think she's not.
Do you think she's going to get out?
No, but I think she's going to be trying to pull strings from in jail, or she going to make a deal or something.
She going to make a deal to... But see, they got her on tape, though. They got a whole tape of her saying she killed her daddy. And set Vic up, too.
Yeah,
So
they make immunity deals
I know, but I'm just
when they
saying.
want bigger
So how
people.
could she say
This
that's
this crazy prosecutor who just can't ain't gonna live until she gets Tommy
yeah,
Egan.
you gonna get me Tommy. Yeah, she gonna use Claudia to get Tommy
If
now.
Claudia ain't dead, they didn't show her die. I don't trust these shows when they don't show the person die.
Correct. They
I
didn't
don't
show
trust.
her die. They didn't show where Maria went. They didn't show Kate die. Right. Yeah. I don't, it was not a good episode. Out of all, I guess it was 10 episodes. Out of all 10 episodes, to me, this one was probably the worst one.
When it ended, I went and looked back at the list of episodes. Like, I thought it was only 10. I kept thinking, wait, this must not have been the finale. I thought this was the finale. Like, I was confused.
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
These are not things you usually leave to a whole other season. You might
Right.
leave this to the next episode or,
Right.
next few episodes, but yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense though that on the one hand, it makes sense because I kept saying they got too much going on, too many loose ends, and they still got a lot of loose ends. So I guess they didn't have enough time to wrap everything up. I thought they were gonna just rush and try to kill everybody off at the end, but I guess this might be a little better. I'm trying to find a silver lining. I don't know, girl.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard. All right, so are we gonna talk Bell Collective next week since they're back?
I guess we could.
I mean, because briefly, Tambra's pregnant. Yeah, we didn't care. Letitia hurt Latrice's feelings, I think.
Well, I think it's funny that Letitia is mad at the comment that what's the name? Latrice said about the 9 to 5, but not mad at the other girl who basically said ain't nobody in Jackson got money. I mean, like
she only mad at Latrice because Latrice said it on a panel for her
brunch. The girl said it too on that panel. That's what I'm saying. You only picking out.
Yeah.
You only picking out what Latrice said, but this girl on the same panel said people in Jackson ain't got no money. Ain't no houses over $1 million. What she say?
Yeah, over 400,000, something like
that.
Yeah,
I was
like, yeah, but Latrice was cussing too, and she was drinking. And she was a bit much.
But she the one asked her if she wanted a drink. Remember?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I just was like,
I just think Latrice was genuinely hurt. She looked really like she was about to cry. That's why she was like, okay, I gotta go. Because she didn't want to cry in front of Letitia. She did not see that coming. She looks at Letitia as a big sister. And she would have expected some guidance and not fussing at. And so I don't think Letitia handled that properly.
I don't think so either. And I think it's only because Marie, thank you. That's it.
She let Marie wind her up.
Yeah. So we can talk about next week.
We can talk to them next week. At least it wasn't a whole lot of So Gucci, thankfully. Yeah, not a lot of Aikisha, thankfully. That chick is dry. Like she like watching paint dry. But I need you to get into Ready to Love, Make a Move, because I want to talk to you about this cuckoo head Ashley. I need to talk to you about Ashley.
Which one is Ashley?
Blonde hair, emotional chick. You don't know her because she was on Atlanta first. She was on.
Oh, that's the girl you were talking about on Atlanta.
Yes, Sharice ain't the one. I'm going to start. Ashley.
I'm going to start it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about these kooks next week.
Okay.
I'm pulling for Vernisha. That's the only one on there I'm really in the corner for. I'm for her.
Because definitely not that cuckoo esthetician. That her and Tiffany neck and neck on the cuckoo train.
Who's the esthetician? Is that Sharice? Or that's Zadia?
No, it must be Sharice.
Sharice, the AK.
Real light skin, yellow with the long. I think that's her hair.
She looked like a dollar store Evelyn Lozada to me.
I guess so. I think I know who
Basketball
Evelyn
wise.
is. I know. I think I know who that is. But yeah,
Evelyn's
yeah.
prettier, but she just they are very. Every time I see her, I think knock off Evelyn. She'll knock off Evelyn. Like she want to be so
Damn.
bad, but she just Evelyn had way more going on for her than this chick. So anyway, yeah, let's get into that. And what's coming back? Oh, we still got some time. Raising Canaan is coming back soon.
I think December 15th or some
I want
December
to be the
something.
first.
It was the first? Okay.
No, it can't be the first.
Okay.
Because it usually comes on the weekends. Well, the first would be a Friday. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, we'll
Yeah,
get
Raising
into it.
Cane.
And we sprinkled in some other topics in here,
In
talking about
between,
Raising
but
Cane.
I want to talk about the man eating the coleslaw of the lady.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that food
I
was,
don't
but she was
understand
pissed
people
off.
that want to eat food, like food, not sexy things like whipped cream or chocolate or, something like that.
Like mac and cheese.
You want to be eating Thanksgiving dinner off the booty? Like, I don't understand it. Like, remember, I know I've talked about this before. The episode of Cheaters, where they were in the hot tub with the ramen noodles. Like, I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand.
Trying to slurp them noodles up. But it was
Why
so
are there
funny.
spice packets? Why are there seasoning packets all over the floor? What y'all doing in this hotel room? It was, and they in a hotel room now.
It's just hilarious because the whole time, because of course the scene was taking place in divorce court. The whole time I'm thinking, but was he eating the mac and cheese off of you before you got married? Like, are you switching it up? Like, what's going on here? That video cracked me up. And the whole time he looking at her like,
yeah, he's sitting there like, them sweet potatoes was good though. He's sitting there like, I can have me some barbecue sauce right now. Like he's sitting up there thinking about the next thing he finna eat off that booty. Look, that's a whole mess. But
that was
that's what I'm
hilarious.
saying. Maybe they were like, maybe it started out sexy times,
Or maybe he started with the whipped
yeah,
cream
with the whipped cream and the stuff, the
and
sexy stuff, and then now he done went to Christmas dinner. Now he got rolls and he got
potato salad,
he got dressing
dressing.
on or something. He got German chocolate cake.
You can't do nothing but laugh at that because that was hilarious. Of all the things you would expect someone to be in divorce court about, that is not one of the things. I would like to get a divorce, Your Honor, because he likes to eat food off my ass.
I was looking at that like, what is this mess Kim just sent me? Because I said he reminiscing right now. He's standing in the court thinking about it. Oh, yeah.
Talking about, oh, yeah. Look, oh, yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
That was good, right?
I'd have put it about that.
Look. He probably, he was like,
he wish he had some cornbread. Get that pot liquor. No, and see that would gross me out anyway. I don't like the juice from stuff to be touching the other stuff. I'm not one of those food touching people. I don't mind if my food on my plate is all touching, but I don't like the collard greens juice to get on my mac and cheese or my dressing or nothing. Some people like that. When I
down the
reheat
same
my
pipe.
food, it can't be wet though before I eat. What if you got rolls on your plate? Now they got that green juice. It's not right. I ain't trying to be funny, but look,
Oh my God. Y'all, put in the comments what you want us to talk about so we can act a monkey on this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today.
We love all our subscribers.
I ain't trying to be funny, but with Keita and Kim. Till next time, deuces.
All right.